Small things. A few weeks ago, I received a letter from an elderly friend of mine. She sounded discouraged and tired. Her health was failing, and though she still had a sharp mind and a kind heart, she no longer had the strength to volunteer in her community the way she used to. She wrote, "I feel useless. I can't contribute the way I once did. What can I do to make this world better at my age?" When I read those words, I felt her pain. I sat with her letter in my hands for a long time, reflecting on how often we believe that the only way to make a difference is through big gestures. Volunteering, donating, building, creating. But I knew deep down that wasn't the only way. So I wrote her back. I told her that every little thing she does still matters. Even a kind word, even the briefest smile, can change someone's day or even save a life. To explain what I meant, I shared a story I once read that never left me. It was about a young man who had reached the darkest point in his life. He felt hopeless, consumed by despair, and had decided to end his life. As he walked home to carry out his plan, he stopped at a street corner to let a car pass. Inside that car, a woman was driving slowly. She glanced at him, their eyes met, and she gave him the warmest, most genuine smile. That one small gesture, just a smile, broke through his pain. It reminded him that there was still love and goodness in the world. He changed his mind that day. He chose to live. That story has always stayed with me. And I told my friend about it because it proves something beautiful. We often underestimate the impact of small things. We imagine that to help others we must climb mountains, but sometimes we just need to share a smile, a kind word, or a gentle presence. The truth is, life isn't built on the grand moments alone. It's built on the small, quiet acts of love we offer one another. A helping hand with groceries, a phone call to check in, a handwritten note, or even sitting silently beside someone who is hurting. These are the things that weave the fabric of humanity together. They may seem ordinary, but to the one receiving them, they can mean everything. I reminded my friend that while her days of volunteering might be behind her, her ability to make a difference is not. She can still greet her neighbors with warmth. She can still encourage her grandchildren with kind words. She can still pray for someone who is struggling. She can still smile at a stranger who looks like they need hope. None of these things are small when seen through the eyes of love. God doesn't measure our impact by how big the act appears. He measures it by the love in our hearts when we do it. From the first day of our lives until the very last, we have the chance to make the world brighter, not through perfection or power, but through kindness. So, I told her this: you are never too old, too tired, or too limited to make a difference. No act of kindness is ever wasted. No act of love is ever insignificant. Even the smallest smile can change a life. And maybe that is the most beautiful truth of all. When we choose to love, in whatever way we can, we not only change the world, we change ourselves too.